Let's be honest, the weekly grocery trip can be a real chore. You gotta find a parking spot, navigate those crowded aisles, wait in a long line. It just eats up so much time. But what if I told you there's a way to get all of that done without ever leaving your house? Well, stick with me, because that's exactly what we're gonna walk through step by step. See this? This is the goal. Calm, easy, and totally in control. We're going to trade in all that stress, the heavy bags, the packed aisles, for a super simple process that gives you back the most valuable thing you have, your time. So, before we jump into the how-to, let's quickly talk about the why. Why is this even worth doing? Well, it all comes down to two big things: amazing convenience and having total control. I mean, really think about what this means. It's 10 p.m. and you realize you're out of coffee for the morning? No problem, you can order it right then. What about that giant bag of pet food or those heavy cases of water? Someone else is doing the lifting for you now. And here's a big one. You see a running total of your bill as you shop. It is so much easier to stick to a budget. It's a total game changer. Okay, so you're ready to give it a try? I promise this next part is way easier than you might think. You absolutely do not need to be some kind of tech genius. In fact, you've already got pretty much everything you need. See? That's it. Just three simple things: a device that can get on the internet, an email address so they can send you updates, and a way to pay. That is the entire list. No special gadgets, no complicated downloads. It's all designed to be super straightforward. All right, you've basically got two options here. Home delivery is awesome. They bring everything right to your door. But, and this is a big one, I want you to look at that cost row. Curbside pickup is almost always free. You get all the benefits of someone else doing the shopping for you without any of the extra fees. For your first time, this is definitely the way to go. So if you're thinking, okay, but where do I even start? Here's your answer. Let's take all the guesswork out of it. Start with a store you probably already know, like Walmart, and just try their free pickup service. It's the simplest, easiest way to test the waters with zero cost and zero risk. All right, we've picked a service. Now it's time for the fun part: actually doing the shopping and filling up our cart. And you're about to see just how easy and honestly kind of fun this can be. Finding your groceries is so simple. You can browse the categories, which is basically like walking down the digital aisles of the store. Or, my personal favorite, you can use the search bar. If you need bananas, you just type bananas, and boom, there they are. No more wandering around trying to find the ketchup. Okay, this is a really good question, and one I hear all the time. What happens if the exact brand of cereal you want isn't on the shelf that day? Well, the best part about shopping online is that you get to decide exactly what happens next. For every single thing you put in your cart, you get to make the call. You can say, yeah, go ahead and find something similar. Or you can say, nope, if you don't have that exact one, just skip it. Some services will even text you to let you approve the replacement. The main thing to know is that you are always in the driver's seat. All right, your cart is full. You're on the home stretch. It's time to check out. And just like everything else we've talked about, they've made this last part super quick and painless. It really is just these 4 simple steps. You'll take one last look at your cart, you'll pick a time slot that's convenient for you, confirm your payment info, and then you hit that big place order button. That's all there is to it. And I just have to pause on this for a second. The cost for all of this convenience, for someone to walk all over the store, pick out your items, bag them up, and bring them right to your car, is zero. Zilch. With curbside pickup, there are no extra service fees. It's just an incredible service. So what's pickup day actually like? It's so smooth. First, you'll get a text or an email saying your order is ready. Then you just drive to the store, park in one of the special spots they have marked, and let them know you're there, usually just by tapping a button in the app. A minute or two later, an employee comes out, loads everything into your trunk, and you're on your way. You literally never have to get out of your car. And just like that, you've done it. Your first online order is in the books. So let's wrap this up with a few little tips to make you a pro and talk about the simple next steps to get you started. These little tips will make a huge difference. For your first time, maybe just order a few things to get the hang of it. It takes all the pressure off. And definitely use that Save Favorites button. It makes your next shopping trip lightning fast. But the most important thing to remember is this: it gets easier and faster every single time you do it. So here it is, your simple 3-step action plan. Number 1, choose a service. I really recommend trying that free pickup first. Number 2, sometime this week, just take 5 minutes to create your account. And number 3, place a small order with just a couple of things you need. That's it. You can totally do this.
At the end of the day, this isn't really about buying milk and eggs. It's about getting your time back to do the things you actually enjoy. So the question I want to leave you with is this. When you get those hours back every single week, what are you going to do with them?